Let's not pretend this is a small adjustment year. The Feng Shui that made you feel comfortable and stable in 2025 is not designed for what 2026 is about to bring. If you carry it forward blindly, you're not playing it safe. You're walking straight into problems you don't need. 2026 is the year of the fire horse. Think of it like a giant magnifying glass in the sky. It makes everything faster, bigger, and more intense. Your home is either set up to handle that speed or it's going to amplify your weaknesses until you can't ignore them. This isn't about being scared or superstitious. It's about understanding that Feng Shui is based on timing. When the energy of the year changes, your space has to change with it. If not, the very things that made you feel secure become the chains holding you back. So, what is this fire horse energy? It's a Bing Wu year. Yang fire sitting on the horse, which is also a fire element.
But forget all the drama you've heard about a double fire disaster. It's not a monster coming to get you. It's an amplifier. It's like switching the entire world from a gentle river current to a high-speed train. Fire reveals, fire accelerates, and fire forces things to a conclusion. If your home is aligned, it's like having a tailwind pushing you forward. You have clarity, make decisions faster, and get things done. But if your home is misaligned, the problems don't just sit there quietly. They show up faster and louder than you're used to. That's why your Feng Shui needs an update, not because 2026 is a bad year, but because it is completely unforgiving to a bad setup. Now, let's talk about the real mistakes people will make. No theory, just the practical errors that will cost you. First, mismanaging the South sector. In 2026, the number 5 yellow misfortune star, the most troublesome of all, lands in the South. Here's where the advice usually gets sloppy. The South is a fire palace. The hash 5 star is an earth element. Since fire produces earth, if you have a lot of noise, activity, or bright red colors in the South, you are basically feeding this problem star and making it stronger. But the common cure of adding water is wrong. Think about it. If you pour water on a giant pile of dirt, what happens? You get mud. Water doesn't control earth. It gets blocked by it. The correct approach is to use the metal element because in the cycle of elements, earth must work to produce metal, which drains its strength. So, what do you actually do? Keep the South quiet, no drilling, no loud parties, no renovations, then place a heavy metal object in that sector. We're not fighting the star, we're just tiring it out. Second, people ignore the rooms that affect their health and relationships. In 2026, the hash 2 illness star is in the northwest, and the hash 7 conflict star is in the southwest. People get so focused on money that they forget about these, then wonder why they feel exhausted or are arguing with everyone. The hash 2 is an earth star, so we use metal to weaken it, just like with the hash 5 star. A simple metal god or wulu is the classic tool for this. The hash 7 star brings gossip and betrayal, so the main fix is to keep that area quiet. Don't put your home office there. This isn't about turning your home into a museum. It's about putting a do not disturb sign on the doors of these sectors for the year. Third, people disturb the free killings or sansha. In 2026, this lands in the north sector. This is simple, but people still get it wrong. Think of the sansha as a grumpy bear hibernating. Your only job is not to poke it, no digging in the garden, no major renovations, and no constant loud noises in the north. You also want to avoid sitting with your back to the north for long hours, especially at work. You're just making yourself an easy target for problems. You don't need a ceremony. You just need to leave the area alone. If this is starting to make sense, you get that this is about structure, not superstition. We've covered defense, but next is offense. How to actually use the good energy. Now that the risks are handled, let's talk about opportunities. In 2026, the key stars are the hash 1 in the center for career moves, the hash 8 in the east for wealth, and the hash 9 in the southeast for future prosperity. Start with the center of your house. It hosts the hash 1 victory star. The biggest mistake here is clutter. If the center of your house is a mess, it's like a blocked intersection. Energy can't get anywhere, and you'll feel stuck. Your only job is to keep it open and clean. You don't need to do much else, just don't block it. Next, the East has the #8 wealth star. This is your savings account star. It helps you steadily build wealth. It's an earth star, so you support it with earthy things like crystals or ceramic pots, not big water features that would wash it away. Finally, the Southeast has the #9 star of future prosperity, which is the most powerful star in our current Feng Shui period. It's a fire star. Please don't put it out with water. The best way to support it is to feed it gently with the wood element. A healthy green plant is perfect. Think of it as planting a seed for your future. Give it a little support and let it grow. But let's talk about the most important part, your own position. You can do all of this, but if your own desk is in a weak spot, none of it will matter. You still need to be in a command position, a solid wall behind you, and a clear view of the room in front of you. Don't sit with your back to the door or facing a chaotic view. Fix your own position first. Then you can enhance the room. The 2026 Fire Horse isn't here to cause problems. It's here to show you if your setup is working. If your Feng Shui is aligned, this energy will accelerate your success. If it's sloppy, it will accelerate your problems. So your job is simple. Control the bad sectors in the south, northwest, and north. Use the good sectors in the center, east, and southeast properly. And make sure you are positioned correctly in your space. That's it. No drama, just structure. If you want to go deeper, you need to look at how this all connects to your personal Bazi chart, because a generic map is only half the picture. But for now, you're no longer guessing. You're making decisions with clarity